Here we have a 2015 on a 15 registration, Irizar i6 Integral 55 seat executive coach. So, we are in Iver near Heathrow at Jason Edwards Travel, where we're offering this obviously ex-Ellison's tri-axle Irizar i6 for sale. Very straight, tidy vehicle. And shiny, because you can see my reflection. Bodywork on the offside is fine. Alloy wheels are fitted. Nothing to give any cause for concern, certainly on the offside. Power operated continental door to the rear. Little bit of a mark there on the back corner. Nothing to summit really. Under the bonnet, Euro 6 DAF MX-13 engine. That is driven through a 12-speed ZF AS-tronic automated gearbox. Reverse cameras fitted. Come back down the near side. I see these lugs there, and so I think to myself, has it had a ski box on at some point? But yeah, back down the near side, there's a bit of naughtiness here. But that's about it really. Rest of it's all nice, clean and tidy. Power operated lockers. And then probably one of the biggest luggage spaces you've ever seen. And that comes down to three things: height, length, and the fact that there's no toilet intrusion in the centre. But these vehicles were built for a job for Ellison's. They were built specifically for cruise shuttle work down to Southampton, so it will have needed that luggage space to deal with all the huge suitcases that people tend to take on cruises. That's chrome trim strip there we've got. It just needs fitting. We've not had time to get round to that because I sort of dropped my visit on them at the last minute, so by the time these get advertised, that'll be on. And then as we jump on board, we've got the famous Irizar Canary, which ideally would be better off staying in Spain. We'll put some light on the situation as well. So we've got 55 PB reclining seats with 3-point seat belts. These are finished in this black and grey two-tone leather trim. Lends itself very well to corporateness, this. But then you've got to think where it's come from. Ellison's, big corporate company. Do a lot of Premier League football teams. They're geared up for it. They know what people want in that marketplace. And what they want is muted colours. They want it to feel, really, like they're gaining a prestige car. And because of that, I can see potential in this vehicle for another life, if that makes sense. Anyway, rear floor mounted toilet, out the way, best place. We're wired for CCTV. Trace to the seat backs. Under those we've got full carpets, by the way, and under those we've got wood effect laminate. We're wired for DVD with 3 monitors on here. And what I was saying was, listen, a lot of people haven't got the work to justify going out and spending north of 400,000 quid, or, well, to be honest, these days, north of $500,000 on a Vanul Altano team spec coach, because they do lower league teams. They might not be involved in football. It could be ice hockey. It could be anything like that. So they want something that's going to look flash on a budget. So, private plate on one of these looks like any other i6, doesn't it? It's the right colour. It's the right colours inside. Let's have a think what you could do, because the base is there, isn't it? You can put however many tables you wanted in and still keep a reasonable seating capacity. You could put a kitchen in the back corner so nobody has to sit near the toilet. You could put a galley kitchen in. You could put internet TV on. You know, this is a good base vehicle for potential. I'm sure that A&D could do wonders in here. You know, for not too much money, in fairness. So, for me, not just teens, if you might do stuff with corporate minibuses, and you might think to yourself, do you know what, we'd like to have a big coach. Well, we're here on a budget, aren't we? You know, rather than being $500,000, we're going to be sub 150,000 to buy this. And then, obviously, what you've got on top. So, for less than 200 grand, which is less than half what you'd pay, you're there, aren't you? Getting down to the business end, dash, standard i6 dash. You've got multifunction steering wheel. Oh, I forgot to mention, it's also fitted with an inverter, so that's one less thing you need. But multifunction steering wheel, all the switches are to the driver's right hand side. Everything's well laid out on an Irizar. Mileage 750,000 kilometres, so it's not sat still. Okay. There's a fridge in the dashboard. The glass is all good. Size, listen, it's high and it's long. Height 3.95, length just short of 13.9 metres. But that's how you get this amount of seats in and get that amount of luggage. But it's also how you make a corporate coach and still keep a good amount of seats and have tables. So, for me, as well as what it is, we can look at what it could be. And for me, that's key with a vehicle like this, because as I said, the one thing an i6 has got is curb appeal. These turn heads when they rock up. So, to recap, it is 2015 on a 15 registration. There is our i6 Integral 55 seat executive coach.